that is kingdom Plantae. This kingdom is basically the second largest kingdom in all 5 kingdoms because it consists approximately 250,000 species. Okay, and this kingdom Plantae is further categorized into 4 main subgroups. First one is Algae. Algae is also called as Thallophyta, while second one is Mosses. Mosses is also called as Bryophyta, or we can say that Mosses comes under the category of Bryophyta. Next is Ferns. Ferns comes under Pteridophyta, or it is also known as Pteridophyta. And fourth one is flowering plants. Flowering plants are of 2 types. First one is angiosperm and second one is gymnosperms. Now, first we will study about algae. Algae is basically, its singular form is known as alga. And if I talk about the habitat of algae, it is basically found in aquatic in nature. Aquatic means it is found in water, fresh water as well as marine water. Fresh water is found in basically river and ponds, while marine water is found in sea and ocean. So, this is about the habitat, while algae comes under the category of eukaryotes and it is unicellular or multicellular. Unicellular means having one cell or made up of one cell, or some algae are multicellular because it is made up of more than 2 cells. Okay, so next feature is it also have chlorophyll, and due to presence of chlorophyll, algae basically prepare their own food by the photosynthesis. That's why the nutrition is autotrophic in nature, or we can say the algae comes under the category of autotrophs. Next feature is most of the algae are green in color because it have chlorophyll, or we can say that due to presence of chlorophyll, these are of green in color, while some algae does not have chlorophyll and these are of red color or in brown color, so called as red algae or brown algae due to presence of different pigments such as carotenoids. Next feature is the algae is the body of algae does not differentiate it into root, stem and leaves. This body is commonly known as, because there is no differentiation in root and stem, whole body is called as thallus. That's why this algae comes under the category of Thallophyta. That's why these are also known as Thallophyta. Okay. Example, if I talk about the example, the Spirogyra and Eulothrix are the example of algae, and here you can see the structure of Spirogyra. Spirogyra are basically filamentous in shape, and it consists cell wall. This outer layer is known as cell wall, and this is cytoplasm. This center part is the genetic material is called as nucleus, and this green color part is called as chlorophyll. So Spirogyra, due to presence of chlorophyll, it comes under the category of green algae. So this is chlorophyll. Okay, so this is about the algae. Now we see the mosses, and mosses comes under the category of Bryophyta, and these are basically small, not are called as amphibians of plant kingdom. And the next feature is mosses are differentiated into roots and leaves, stem and leaves, but it does not contain roots. In place of roots, basically mosses have the rhizoids, and these are nothing, these are the thread-like structure and help in absorption of water from the soil. Basically these are the roots, these work as the roots, but these are not called as roots. These are tiny thread-like structures, very fine structures which attach to the soil and absorb water from the soil for the photosynthesis. Okay, next come to the third is fern, and fern is comes under the category of pteridophyta. These are basically vascular plants, and these vascular plants contain spores, and these spores generally present in the dorsal part of leaf. You can see the structure here. This is the structure of leaf, and this is the dorsal part. Dorsal part, we can see this one below the leaf. Dorsal portion contain the spores, and these spores are basically help in reproduction. When these spores fall down on the earth, it gives rise to the new plants. So this is about fern, and their body is generally divided into stem, roots and leaves. Means these are completely plants, have all the parts of the plants, but does not contain flower and seeds for the reproduction. So these are ferns. This is all about algae, mosses and fern. In the next video lecture, we will study about angiosperms and gymnosperms. Thank you so much.